What is good? What is good? Welcome to Motivation Monday, episode 3, or this is like the third installment of this mini series I just started a couple weeks ago, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Today it's gonna be dope. All right. The whole point of this section, this little mini series that I started, is to help inspire, encourage music producers just like yourself, and help you to grow mentally, right? That is the key. We work a lot in our DAW. We work a lot in the studio. There's a lot out there in the community teaching you how to mix, teaching you how to arrange, teaching you how to do all this stuff, right? But we got to dig in up here, right? We got to tap in up here, right? So we can win. All right. So today I want to talk about one thing, and it's one word. It's clarity. Clarity equals speed, right? So clarity equals speed, and it does. Comment below in the comments, put clarity equals speed. All right. I'm really thinking about doing a giveaway very soon, and I'm seeing just to kind of see how engaging people are, if they're really listening, if they're really actually taking in the information. So go ahead and comment clarity equals speed. So the reason why I want to talk about this today is because my brother challenged me a lot, but I'm always being challenged on, okay, clarify that. Sit down and write that out, right? Okay, cool, you want to run a music production business. What does that mean? What exactly does that look like? Exactly, down to the T. Is it you know what I mean? Clarity, how much time are we spending on clarifying our vision, getting a clear vision for our future as music producers? How often do we do it? Because the reality is that's where the real work is. That's really where the work is. We're not really the work that we're doing in here in the studio. This stuff is cool, but it goes nowhere if we're not clear. It's just working for work's sake. And when we do that, I mean, we're losing. You know what I'm saying? We're not winning. We're not winning. Right? So clarity equals speed. It does. It really does. And the challenge today, I don't want this to be super long. This is going to be a very short and simple video. But the challenge today is to sit down, whether it's today or tomorrow, sit down and write out your vision, right? Envision where you want to be to the T. Print out the studio that you want to be in. Print out the artists you want to work with and Photoshop yourself in there with them, right? Write out exactly how much money you want to make. Write out exactly the placements you want to get. And what do you want it to look like? The more clarity you can have, the more, details you can add to that vision, the more it becomes a reality. Because too many times, not even just in the music space, but just people I know, right? They'll say, oh yeah, what do you want to do when you grow up? I say, and they're like, oh, well, maybe I'll do this, or I'm thinking about doing something like this. What? What? There's no clarity. It's just there's no specifics. There's nothing. And honestly, I'm talking to myself, right? We do this a lot. We don't clarify because we're scared that we can't do it. That's the reality right there. When we actually think about it, we generalize our future because we don't know if we can do it. Man, that's kind of tough to hear. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of tough right there. I don't know. That's kind of tough. Let's really think about that for a second. So clarity, we have to be more clear. We have to set better, clear intentions, not just even our vision, but our goals. I guess that's kind of the same thing, but our relationships, our partnerships with different companies, different people. Clarity is speed all day long. And if we can get better at that, if we can flex that muscle more, we'll win. I promise you, we will win. So that's all I want to talk about today, clarity. And I don't want to harp too much on it, but I really, really challenge you. Tap in today or tonight, whenever you watch this video, and just write out your vision for yourself. As a music producer, where do you want to be? What kind of equipment do you want to have? Who do you want to work with? Where do you want to work at? What do you want your studio to look like? How much income do you want to make? To the penny. Get detail. How do you want to make your money? Who's going to pay you? What does that look like? What does it look like to be 35 or you know, I don't know how old you are. What does it look like 5 years from now? You have kids or you already have kids. Maybe you already have kids, whatever. What does that look like? And make it really clear, right? The vision, make it clear, right? So those who see it will run. Like just like really think about that. Like I'm telling you, that's where the real work is. Like put down the piano, put down the mouse, and pick up a pen and get to it. Like write some stuff out. Like write it all out, not some stuff. Write it all out, right? So that's all I want to say. I want to encourage you. Hope today is a blessing. Hope this video was also like an encouragement to you, right? That's the whole point of doing these Motivation Mondays. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you next week. Peace.